What's up guys, Spartan Cowboy here. It's no secret that I've been in my fair share of drama. Most of which isn't even from me, like, doing something bad. Most of it is from me just making my own videos and injecting myself into situations I had nothing to do with. It all started from me in the Sonic Speed Simulator Hangout Discord, rest in peace by the way. We were talking about Lone 47, how he was cheating in Sonic Speed Simulator. He told someone to themselves and he got banned from the game and he wouldn't stop whining about it. It happened over a year ago at this point, and Lone has since changed for the better. But yeah, I never needed to make those videos. It was just like, I just wanted to talk shit about some guy because I guess, I don't know. I genuinely just want to go back in time and ask myself, like, why did you feel the need to fucking expose this dude who basically just did nothing apart from just say some things on the internet? Anyway, one of the people I made an exposed video about was a person named Skylar Rainbow, who was a Sonic Speed Simulator content creator, still is, I think, surprisingly. Basically, she groomed someone named NuxFan, and I made a video talking about it. Again, I had nothing to do with it, so I genuinely don't know why. Why did I have to make a video? Basically, I made my first video about Skylar Rainbow, pretty much just talking shit and just saying she's a pedophile. With looking back, I showed no evidence for it besides just he said, she said. I did include Green Homie Boy's interview with NuxFan in the description, but I guess that's proof. I guess it ended up working out in the end, because after I made my video, me and my friends went into her Discord server and then she started going on a rant about how age is just a number, so I guess it worked out. I don't know. Anyway, as a result of my Skylar Rainbow exposed videos, a person named Cream Kid came out of the woodworks and pulled the Uno reverse, tried to accuse me of being a pedophile, tried to accuse me of sending NSFW to kids. It's ancient history. He made a video with pretty much just out of context screenshots. Not even out of context screenshots, just the most mundane, average screenshots ever of me posting hell of a boss fan art in my Discord server. And he took that and went like, oh, Spartan Cowboy's sending NSFW to kids. Like, dude, those images are the most safe for work shit ever. Like, what the fuck? I feel like this was the start of the whole Spartan Cowboy pedophile fanfiction bullshit that happened. That is happening right now. It's obvious that Cream Kid had something going on mentally, and he's just like, he wasn't well. Since he's just disappeared off the face of the internet, I hope he's doing well. I hope he's getting the help he needs, because, like, God, if I had a family member like that, it's like, it's heartbreaking, really. Now, cut to only a few months after the Cream Kid situation closed its book. Now, there's another person trying to accuse me of being a pedophile. And that person is no one but the man, the myth, the legend, the virgin, the receding hairline at 15 himself, Slydude. This time, the culprit has no mental disabilities, though he does suffer from a terminal case of egotism, which can easily be proven by how immature he is when he responds to people who dare question him. And there's also about a 60% chance he's racist. He looks the part of someone who indulges in a little bit of Xbox Live, that's all I'm gonna say.
Don't let your mom hear you talking.
Before we get into the full Slydude situation, I have to preface, I intend to make this video my final video talking about Slydude, and I intend to make this video my final drama video as a whole. I really want to stop making drama videos since this just isn't good for my mental health. Starting random beef with random motherfuckers is the last thing I want, since I'm already pretty stressed out with real life stuff. If Slydude makes his own video as promised, probably providing faked evidence, which he will have to fabricate evidence for the shit he's accusing me of. If he does make his video, I won't make another video responding. I just want this shit to end, because at this point this is just getting to ridiculous levels of hating and unemployment. This video will serve as a full timeline of events, and serve as my response to Slydude's upcoming video, if he does end up making it. With that being said, here is the recap of everything leading up to this point, which I've already sort of gotten into with the whole Cream Kid and Scarlet Rainbow shit, which doesn't really matter anymore. So, it all started with this video right here. 3 bad Sonic games on Roblox. I consider this probably my most controversial video ever, just because of all the out-of-pocket things I said in it. I made a lot of jokes in this video about Cream the Rabbit and NateFX. I said NateFX would come in his pants if he saw the Squid Game Sonic skin in a Find the Sonic game. And I went awooga multiple times at Cream for a joke, making fun of Cream Kid, who really likes Cream. Which was after it was found out that he had a girlfriend who was a minor while he was an adult, which I couldn't find the screenshots for, so you're gonna have to take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, because of those gags and those jokes, someone joined my Discord and spammed me messages accusing me of being a pedophile and a gambling promoter. So I made a community post sort of making fun of the guy. This is where the infamous balding and can't get up Slydude comes in. He comments on my post going on about how I'll never be able to get a job because people will think I'm a pedophile, even though the allegations are literally based off of jokes I made in a video of me playing bad Roblox games. Not to mention that the jokes were directed at a fictional character, with the one joke aimed at a real person wasn't even going awooga, it was taking a jab at him for making a video about, oh, it would be so peak if Squid Game was added to Sonic. That's it. That was the joke. He could have easily just said something along the lines of, oh, well, what you said in that video was kinda weird. That would have been the more mature way to go about that. But instead, he has to take the full dramatic nuclear "you're a pedophile" option. I confronted Slydude in the hedge court after Phantom's bitch ass went and told him I was talking shit in my Discord. Fuck you, by the way, Phantom. Then, after a heated argument, Slydude goes and makes an entire video accusing me of being a pedophile. I made a video in response debunking all of the quote-unquote evidence he provided, and also provided context of my own showing what Slydude left out of his video. Showing that the person who started all of this with the DM they sent me also said the hard R N-word on multiple occasions. Which I did provide a screenshot of in one of the community posts that Slydude showed in his video, but I guess he just wanted to leave it out, because people wouldn't be on his side if the person he was defending was a racist. If you're wondering where I'm getting the idea of Slydude being a racist from, basically using his logic of Spartan made jokes about Cream the Rabbit, therefore he's a pedophile, using that logic, then we can easily go back a year where Slydude made a joke that he was going to say the N-word because he was so angry, and seeing how that is obviously just a poor taste joke, that doesn't matter according to Slydude's logic, because he is still a racist because he said the N-word basically. Again, sorry Slydude, I didn't make the rules, you did, fucker. But alas, he still went and defended himself by unironically saying that he's part black, therefore it's fine if he says the N-word. Which is just the typical unemployed response of someone who's just been outed as a racist. No, my DNA says that I'm 2% black, therefore I'm allowed to go into the supermarket and scream the N-word at the top of my lungs. Like, come on, look at this guy. Do you really think this guy could go into a neighborhood, walk up to a black person and go, "What's up, my N-word, how you doing?" and not get beat up? Come on. I decide not to say the N-word because I have morals. No, you decide not to say it because you don't want to get fucking cancelled. Because you know you don't have the pass. Like, come on, be so for real right now. Also, if you really are part black and you can say the N-word and you're allowed to say the N-word, why would you threaten to say it because you're mad? Like, wouldn't you just say it? Your entire excuse just falls apart with the slightest bit of thought. Also, worth bringing up here, in that same post where he brings up him being part black, he also says that I apparently manipulated a little girl into committing suicide? When? He doesn't show any evidence but for that, by the way, and the only person I've ever told to kill themselves directly was Caden Soda. And his ass is very much alive. He's just pulling this random sob story out of his ass, or worst case scenario, he's taking some little girl's actual suicide, which I have nothing to do with, and somehow pinning that on me. That is fucking disgusting. Okay, we kind of went on a little bit of a tangent, talking about a post he made, like, literally like a few hours ago as I'm recording this. But anyway, back to the past. After I made my video, Slydude went into the comments of his original video, basically doubling down. And then, here's the kicker. He uses AI to generate a diss track about me.
Show me you willing!
I feel like that should have been an instant loss right there. After that, he talked a little bit more shit, but then he shut up for a while, having this I don't even care anymore, just move on mindset when I clowned on him in his thread about his book and the hedge cord. God, that was a mouthful. Heck, he even put "this is my last time talking about them" in the fucking description of his AI-generated diss track. So you'd think that would be the end, right? Nope. Cut to a few months later and he posts a YouTube short accusing me of sending nude photos to children. Out of absolutely nowhere for no reason at all. So much for moving on and not caring, right? So I made a rant video in response since I wasn't really in a healthy state of mind at the time. I basically laid into him for the first little bit of that video, basically just view shaming him and shit like that. And in the comments of that video I brought up the entire Inquisitor Ghost situation where there was this Simon Ghost Riley cosplayer on TikTok who had fake allegations of him being a groomer came up, and the harassment got so bad for him that he ended up taking his own life. And I alluded to the fact that Slydude probably wants the same thing to happen to me. Slydude responds with another YouTube short, which this guy loves to do, by the way. He loves to make YouTube shorts because he just really wants to focus on growing his channel. Again, it shows all he wants is views, all he wants is attention, and he doesn't really care about, you know, actually protecting kids. He literally just wants subscribers. He made a YouTube short reacting to only the part of my rant video where I was talking about him because, again, he literally just wants attention, he just wants a reaction. He doubles down on accusing me of being a pedophile, and in the comments of his video, he denies wanting me to kill myself, and then flat out admits that he wants to keep harassing me until I leave the internet. Admitting that he has no fucking ground to step on and he's just doing this because he just wants me to leave. Then shortly after, he makes another YouTube short accusing me of being a pedophile, which I ignored. Then Slydude shut up for another while after, and now we're in the present, where a few days ago a random person made a community post mentioning me, announcing that they were planning on making a video about me where basically I hate on everybody for no reason. I somehow stole Luna from Hell of a Boss and claimed it was my OC, which I never did, and saying that I told someone to off themselves, referring to Caden Soda, which again, they mentioned me, which just instantly proves that they just want attention. It always proves that they want attention when they mention. Since it was like late at night and I was really tired of constantly getting into drama and this shit and getting dragged into drama, I just snapped. And I decided to delist all of my videos momentarily until I finally calmed down and reconsidered and put up most of my videos again, save for some of the drama videos. And calling back to Slydude's admission where he admits that he's going to keep harassing me until I quit, he sees that I got close to deleting all my videos, so out of nowhere, conveniently, he makes a community post saying that he has evidence of me sending nude photos to minors, while refusing to supply said evidence because he doesn't want to censor dick pics. Curious. Almost as if he realized I was at a breaking point and trying to make me fully quit YouTube by making up shit and pulling it out of his ass. I made a community post of my own talking about the post Slydude made about having evidence. In short, I just come out of the gate denying it, since there's no evidence provided at all. I bring up that, again, Slydude makes sure to mention me, again, showing he only wants attention from me. And I also bring up that Slydude promotes his new Rocket League video in the same post where he's saying that I have evidence of sending nude photos to children. Which again, the fact he feels the need to promote his Rocket League video in an expose post just again proves he only wants views, he only wants subscribers, he only wants attention. I still can't get over the fact that he says, oh, I have the evidence, but I'm not going to show it because I don't feel like censoring it. Like, no, you're not showing it because you don't have it. You don't have evidence. You're just pulling shit out of your ass because you want attention. That's it. Anyway, the main gem of the post I made in response is this little nugget at the bottom right here. Let's hope his attempt to ruin my life is better than his art. Which I guess must have struck a nerve, because in his responding community post, he makes sure to attach a ton of his art to his post to, I guess, prove his art is good. I'm genuinely curious what the logic behind what. Come on, my art is peak. Come on, just take a look at all this shit I made. I don't understand the logic behind that. Like, just Wow, Sean, this is some nice artwork. Give me a moment while I put this up on the fridge. And now we're back to the future, where Slydude made that community post where he says he's part black. And I feel like I should mention, at this point, I found out that I can actually go into my YouTube settings and disable people's ability to @mention me in posts. Which is why in this post, you can see that my name is not in blue. Which means dude actually fucking tried to @mention me in his post, but he couldn't. That's fucking golden. This is his most recent post about me as I'm recording this video. But if he does make a new post, I'm not gonna fucking know about it. And also, I don't really care to hear from him anymore. I won't be checking in on his channel anymore. I won't be interacting with him anymore. I don't want anyone in my community to interact with him or let me know about what he's doing. I just want this dude to be forgotten. Which is why I urge you guys, don't interact. Don't tell me about what this dude's up to. Just fucking leave it be. We all know he's full of shit. He wants attention. And let's not give him any attention past this video. If he does make another video, then people will know by looking at this video right here that he's full of shit. So yep, I just wanted to make this video, just wanted to clear the air. Not like there was any air to be cleared, because I'm pretty sure we all know at this point that Slydude is just a massive fucking liar. And to end off this video, I will leave you, Slydude, with this. Do I really think your art is bad? Or am I just rage baiting you into drawing more? That's about it from me. See ya. Fucker.